said. So we have the lag here. So we just got word after this match we'll have James Aramith versus Raymart Lim. That'll be for the hot seat. And of course this match here is B-side match between Shaun Wilkie and Klenti. So I was able to see a little bit of the match there between Shaun and George Rodriguez. It looked like George had jumped out a little bit on Shaun, and Shaun was able to get back and win that match hill, which has gotten him to this match here against Klenti.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy turn of events too, because George made a good shot.
I saw him scratch.
Scratch off the
that 9, right?
Yeah.
Oh my
like,
goodness.
Wow.
And that's a lot of people don't think about that side pocket, but when you bring the cue ball around that way, you're always flirting with it. So you either got to shorten the angle up a little bit, or really control your speed, and it got him that time. Great break. You can tell very controlled break by Klenti. Pockets a ball. Not going to have a makeable shot here, I don't think, on the one ball.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot to ask for that one to go in. You're turning that cue ball loose. Going to play behind the 5? Nah.
Oh, he tried to make it.
At that.
Yeah, that's a tough shot. We'll see. Did it work out for him?
Oh, wow, it did.
Wow, it did.
That was a great kick shot there. He wound up pretty close to his work here on the 2-ball, but it is doable. Hard part here is how do you get back to the 3? You see him kind of peeking at which side of the 2-ball he wants to shoot from. I think you have to shoot away from the rail, because when you follow through, that cue might come back and double tap your tip. So just kind of peeking to see how he wants to do this here. Touchy shot. Shoots it very nice. Got a great angle to shoot the 3 up table. Johnny B, I know, right? He's been crushing it. Nathaniel, yes, we are down to the final 4. Shaun Wilkie, Klenti Kaci, Raymart Lim, and James Aramith. The winner of this match will play the loser of the next match. Whoever wins that set is going to the grand finals So hold on tight, guys. We still got a lot of good pool coming to you. Oh, he ended up a little bit funny on this. Shouldn't be an issue though. All he has to do is not scratch. It's kind of one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, all he has to do is make the ball, right? Yeah, Kazakis is out of the event. Great shot. Good shot. And there it is. Shaun's going to get the first point on the board. Take the lead. And that was on Kaci's break, so that was a good start for Shaun. He needed that. I think Kaci is who originally put him on the B side. Actually, you know what? I think I still have the bracket pulled up here close by. Take a peek out of here. Won't let me search names on the bracket. Oh no, sorry guys, I misspoke. Kazakis is still in the event. He's just on the B side. So there's another match coming up that I was unaware of. So Kazakis and Shuff actually have to play. And I'm pretty sure they're either started or starting soon on our second table. Sorry about that, guys. I'm so sorry. So the winner of this match will play the winner of Shuff and Kazakis. There's a good shot there. Brandon plays next. Brandon and Kazakis plays next. Yeah. Kaci really isn't looking like he feels that comfortable, man. I mean, he's got half a pocket to shoot at, but that ball looks like it goes. Yeah, he plays the 6 ball instead. Minimal reward. I feel like the shot he had on the 4 ball before taking that shot's easier than the shot that he has now. Just leaving him tough here. Just creating that distance. He doesn't get the 4 ball hidden. And this ball, he can either, is cuttable or bankable, either one. It's a good shot there. That turned out pretty nicely. So we are not down to the final 4, guys. Sorry about that. So he's in a position here to be able to take some control. It's 1-1, and he's breaking. If he can put together a break and run here, it's going to be exactly what he needs. Just what the doctor ordered. And unfortunately, he has a dry break. Fortunate for Shaun, unfortunate for him. Yeah, Rick, I think you're right. Ruh-roh. Something went down somewhere. So Shaun with a tough shot on the 1 ball here. Look at this. So close. So close there. Watch the 5. Really seems like Kaci is not playing in the same gear that he was earlier today. I'm not just saying that because he hooked himself. I'm saying that because of the way he's addressing the table, his body language. He's not walking around with the commanding confidence that he was earlier in the event. I don't know if that's because he doesn't feel that way or if it's just because he's tired. It's been some long days. Granted, I know he plays a lot of long sets. He's no stranger to it, but I'm just simply pointing out that there is something that has changed. What do you guys think it is? It was a good hit. Might have been a great hit, actually. Yeah, looking at Shaun's face, that was a good hit. He ends up getting safe on him. Looks like we're getting out the jumper here. He's taking his time here. Seeing exactly what he wants to do. Said, get some, baby. He said, get some. Wow. Wow. What an earned point on the board there. Wow. Boy, oh boy. That is wow. Uh-oh. Yeah, That was beautiful. And another highlight shot is added to the mix. So unfortunately, following that grade out there, he ends up breaking. Cue ball goes down. Kaci comes back to the table with ball in hand and is definitely wanting to avenge that out. Played safe on him. At least he thought it was safe. Oh yeah, you guys like that replay? It's pretty smooth, isn't it? I can replay it at 50% and 100%. Well, I can do it any percent that I want, but I have it mocked up to be 50 and 100%. It's just buck wild. It's a bummer. It's a bummer Lawson didn't see that one. He's saying bye to somebody. I'm pretty sure it's Tina. I think Tina might be leaving. She's here from San Diego. So he obviously wanted to take a moment, give her a proper goodbye. Yeah, it was very, very well executed. Good for him to get out. It's a bummer that he breaks and scratches, though, because if Kaci gets out here, which I fully expect him to, then he's going to be breaking. Julia, I think she is. I don't know. I could be wrong. I just saw her around the table, and then it seemed like they might be leaving. So this could be a pretty important deal here, because he could tie it up and then he could be breaking. So if he's able to break and run, then he's up and he puts all the pressure back on Shaun. As great as that jump and that out was, unfortunately he broke and scratched right after following that. So Kaci makes him pay for it. Just like that, it's tied back up. Kaci to break. Got a good break, but he wound up tough on the one ball. I got something for you.
All right. Let's take a look.
See, he's still thinking on this, so I'll just let you see it with the stream.
Wow.
Look at where the 3 is. He makes a 3. Look at where the 4 and the 9 is. He gets out.
Oh, wow.
He gets out from that.
Man, that is a great jump cut shot by Shaun Wilkie. Unbelievable.
So he got out there, which made it 2-1.
Well, he's keeping it close with Kaci.
Well, yeah, it was 2-1, and then he was breaking, and then the following break, unfortunately, he broke and then scratched in the side. So now we're back to here. Kaci got out there, and now we're back here. So it looks like he's looking to go airborne again.
Well, you know, he's anytime that you're going to jump again, he's he's got to feel confident, after cutting that 2-ball, after jumping it like that. So, and this one is not as difficult. It's the 8-ball is a little further away, so, yeah, so he sees how he's bridging on there. He doesn't like that, but he's going to have to press down on it. And when he jumps this, he's going to put like a little bit of a draw stroke. So you'll see him. Oh, look at this. Is he going to hook him behind the 7? I mean, sometimes it's fortunate to get those type of rolls. I mean, it's, it's all you can hope for. A lot of times, I mean, yeah, obviously you want to make the ball on the jump shot. It is difficult to do. And but you want to try to make a good hit, and then you always have an option where you're going to hit it and the ball's going to go somewhere. And of course, there's still lots of balls on the table, so Shaun gets a little fortunate here with the roll on the cue ball. So you might see Kaci go to the air here.
Yeah, looks like he's putting that together. Yeah, I was talking about that yesterday about how like sometimes when it's early in the rack like this, you're shooting at the 1-ball, the 2-ball, it can be a little bit more inclined to take a flyer like that because there's such a good opportunity that you will end up safe by comparison to 4, 5, 6 ball that you're shooting at. There's not enough traffic to hide behind. Although it does definitely still happen. Seems like your odds are astronomically higher when there's still this many balls on the table.
So you'll see this jump shot's going to be a little bit more difficult. The 7-ball's a little closer, so he's going to be jacked up high here to get right over the 7 quick and come down. And he makes the 9, but look at this.
Keep that jump cue out.
Yeah, he snookers himself here behind the 5-9. So he's just going to hold on to it. And Kaci is jumping with Handshoe, James Handshoe Q. James Handshoe's out of Texas. And, of course, you might be familiar with him as he did most of the jump cues for Team USA in the Moscone Cup. I know Sky plays with one. Good jump cues. People seem to really like them. So, Samantha Bryan, thanks for joining us. How many people left? It's a good question. We're narrowing down here. You have good shot there by Kaci. Look at this. So this is so right now we're watching a B-side match. You have 2 people left on the winner side, Ray Martin Lim and James Aramith, which will be up next. That'll be for the hot seat. So we're probably down to 6 people still in the tournament.
7.
7, okay.
And then once Shuff and Crawl's match.
Well, Shuff beat Crawl.
Oh, so that's just not on here then. So then we're down to 6.
Yeah, 6. That's what I thought.
Yeah, so we have Kazakis and Shuff. And then whoever wins that will be down to 5, and we'll keep rolling.
Yeah. So we are getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Yeah, the winner of this plays the winner of Kazakis and Shuff.
So thanks for joining us, Sam. Please hit the share button. Share it with all your friends. Yeah, Tina just left, so I stepped out of the booth here to say bye. She flew in from San Diego kind of as a surprise, Tina Mom, to come and play in this event. Of course, Tina left to go back to San Diego, which she's from a few months back. And so it was enjoyable to have her here this weekend. And of course, she's been a big help with Lights Out Billiards as well. So thanks, Tina, for stopping in. We appreciate it. It was good to see you. Have a safe trip home. Wow, good shot by Shaun.
Yeah, that was a great shot.
You could see him look to see. Before he took the shot, he was looking to see the angle coming into the 3 because he knew if he makes the 1 that the 3 was going to slow the cue ball down, which did give him a shot here on the 2. So we'll see what he does here. He does have a 3-7 combo, or if he can get above the 3, he can play that down, and that's what he elects to do. So good shot by Shaun, just getting by the 6 ball there. So here's a little bit of an issue here, getting from the 3 to the 5 ball.
Do you think he just power draws us back?
Yeah, and he might not have to be all the way back on the other side if he can see. Oh, that is not what he wanted to do there. So I think what happened was he could see a little bit of the edge of the 5, and so he didn't have to power draw it all the way up to the rail, because if he just passes the 6 ball,
yeah, it's makeable.
It's makeable on the 5, and because of that, he actually would have been better putting a big stroke on that to get it up the table. But now he's going to have to go back to the jump here. And this is going to be very dangerous shot here, because there's a lot of things that can go wrong. If he comes and jumps the 6 ball and catches the rail first, he's going to bring the scratch into play. And of course, he doesn't want to hit the 9. He doesn't want to jump the cue ball off the table. He doesn't jump it at all. Yeah, so Merle Shane lost. That was his first loss against Raymart. So he actually will pop over to the B side. So he'll have. We'll see where he's at on the bracket. I don't think they've updated him yet.
That might have been why I was confused. I don't think it's because this looks like.
Yeah, so they have him over here. Shane will go to D4. Or E2 maybe is where he'll go to. So probably up top. Yeah, so actually Shane will play the winner of this match.
And then the winner of that match plays Kazakis.
Yeah, exactly. So B side won't be caught up quite as far as the A side. So yeah, Shane will play the winner of this match. Joey Kaci's using a James Hanchu jump cue. Yeah, thanks Derek Swagger for joining us. Of course, Derek's one of the top players up in PA area. We gotta get you down here, Derek, to these tournaments.
We had this shot too.
Oh wow!
And he gets shape on the 2.
Hold up there. So Wilkie pockets the ball. Doesn't look like one goes by the 2, so he's going to have to play a combo here. So he's going to be careful here to line it up. We'll see what he elects to do here. He plays the combo with nice pocket speed. He should be able to play the 1 ball in the other corner pocket. Doesn't want to get snookered behind the 7. Oh, good shot by Shaun. Bumps the 7 out of the way. I like that Troy. Yeah, Klenti is a massive man, very tall in stature. He's a big guy. I had a picture taken next to him yesterday by Irwin. Took a picture of Kaci and I standing next to each other, and he just dwarfs me in comparison. Oh, well, Derek, congratulations on starting your own business. It's tough. Tough when you have your own business. I certainly can vouch for that. I have 5 of them, so it's tough sometimes. But keep playing, man. You're a very talented player. So definitely like to see you in some of the tournaments. So good shot by Shaun there to come around for the 3. Now he's got a shot on the 4. God, so, you know, you can't let stuff like this bother you. You can see Shaun push on the little scorekeeper there, and where he's got to rest his hand. And he just hates it, but you can't let it bother you. He's got to find a play to put a good stroke on here and not let it get into his head. Merle shuffle on 7-6.
Drilled it.
Over Matt Crawl. So Crawl is out. Got to get there. 5. Oh, and he missed it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Joey, sure, yeah, you can buy a hand shoe. You can just go, you can friend request James Hand Shoe on Facebook, or I'm sure he's got a website. You can purchase them. That is an unforced error there by Shaun missing the 5 ball. And that's going to sting a little bit because Kaci's going to get out here. Instead of being a 3-3, Shaun's going to be down 4-2. And I'm not really sure why he hit the ball as soft as he did, because he could have just made the 5 and rolled up to play the 7 in the other corner pocket. So that was
That's pretty odd.
It was very odd there. He just didn't look comfortable.
Especially after he was feeling uncomfortable shooting the 4, and then he drills the 4.
Yeah, I mean, his 4 was a great shot. And so, like, that could have come into play, like, because he was uncomfortable, even though he made the 4, that could have still been in his head a little bit, causing him to, and he could have been in between decisions on what he wanted to do. It looked like he hit the 4. I mean, it looked like he hit the 5, so easy that he was going to try to play the 7 in that same pocket, maybe to come up 2 rails and then play the 8. But, it just didn't need to do that, I don't think. But, of course, Shaun had it in his head what he wanted to do, and he just hit it bad. So Klenti capitalizes on the miss by Wilkie and goes up 4-2 in this match. And it's a costly mistake there because with alternating break, Kaci's is going to be back at the table here breaking. Of course, we've seen him break here several times throughout this tournament. He is a big, strong guy, but he has more of a controlled break where Shaun just breaks like the old school guys like Earl and Archer.
Unloads on it, man.
He just unloads on it, yeah. Where Kaci is, he's going to be a little bit more methodical here on his break, trying to pocket the wing ball.
He's been very consistent at making the wing ball. The one in the side of the wing ball going in, he's been very good at doing that.
And, of course, Kaci's breaking with the new BK Rush by Predator, which is a lot of players now are breaking with. Raymar breaks with it. I just got that cue myself. And honestly, it's just a phenomenal break cue. Oh, look at this. You don't want to scratch here. Wow.
That's two of them. Shaun scratched in the same pocket, same way.
So he tries to control it, but what happened was he had a little bit of a draw stroke on it, caught a little bit of the side of the 1 ball, which allowed it to drift into the pocket like that.
Golly, Shaun plays so fast.
Yeah, well, it's wide open here now. So Shaun is going to elect to play the 3-5 combo here. Not much in the way of what you have to do. He's just going to play a nice pocket speed here on the 3. Let the cue ball drift down. So he wants to make sure that he hits the 5 flush. Keep the 3 in the pocket, which he did.
Nice.
Yeah. And now he's going to come up for the 4. Play it in the corner.
Just gets there.
Yeah.
Got the bridge over the 8 just a little bit. No worries at all.
Yeah, good shot by Shaun. This will be a little punch shot off the rail. You see Shaun with short little strokes.
Slow down, slow down.
That's good. That's what we call the bread and butter.
Money.
Bread and butter shot on the 8. Come around for the 9. So Shaun brings it within 1 and breaking. So he's going to have an opportunity here to tie the match up. So he's got to, even though he's got that big break, he's going to have to control the rock here. Make sure that he doesn't scratch. And get a shot on the 1 so that he can tie it up here.
Yeah, look, Victor Andrews says, I say in 5 minutes, match will be tied. That probably was commented right before he broke.
Yeah.
That feels like it was a 45-second rack.
Yeah, he does. He plays fast. I mean, it's when the balls are open like that, I mean, Shaun's been around a long time. You know, it's he knows how to get from one ball to the next.
Yeah, the time that most people spend thinking he
Look at this
already,
break,
look,
Josh.
he's going to get another one.
Don't get at. Oh, no. Oh, no.
When he was walking away from the table, it looked like that 1 was going to be wide open, and that 3 just creeped in there.
Oh, my gosh.
Three on the break, and no 1 ball.
Just
dead hooked, no jump.
And the 3 ball just scooched up there.
Ouch.
So he's sick right now. I mean, look at him. He can't believe it. 3 doesn't get there. Shaun will be primed to run that rack out. You know, he's not playing 9 ball. He was playing 6 ball here. So I don't know that he wants to push here, but he might be pushing to leave a bank for Kaci. Actually, I don't know that I like this shot here, Josh, on this push out, because if Klenti decides that he wants to cut this ball up in the corner, he's going to have he's going to be coming back over to the side of the table where the cue ball's at now.
Yeah, it leads to the 3 if he goes for it.
Yeah.
You just got to watch for the scratch.
Well, it makes it a little bit difficult, but he'll put a little inside English on here if he decides to cut it to hold the cue ball. It is a tough shot. He can elect to play a safe here if he wants. He can go 1 rail on the 1 ball and put it up there on the rail. Let the cue ball drift down here. I think it looks like he's going to go for it here. Bam, just like that. 2 rails over for the 3. Hell of a shot. Oh. Cue ball rests on the rail.
It's like the 3rd drink that's been knocked over. Somebody's cut off.
Of course, Klenti's unfazed. He's wearing earbuds, so probably doesn't hear a lot of the stuff that's going on. It was a great cut shot by Klenti. So not much here he has to do, even though he's on the rail. He's going to be following the 3 ball. Yeah. That's why I didn't like that push by Shaun.
Yeah, it seemed a little... Do you think he rolled further than he meant to, or just didn't think he was going to go for it?
I think that he thought that he was going to put him in a tough position But, you know, a player this caliber, you can't leave him that shot because it's, you know, even though it's tough, it's definitely a makeable shot.
And worth going for whenever
Yeah.
there's position built into it.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if maybe Shaun didn't see the shot, or maybe he thought it was going to be a little more difficult. And actually, if he had left him a little further up, it would have been a little bit more difficult shot because he'd have been going away from the one. But as luck would have it, he just he didn't leave it well. And of course, Klenti is going to capitalize on it and go up 5-3 here against Shaun. And Kaci will be breaking. So costly mistake there by your current Maryland State 8-ball champion, Shaun Wilkie. Of course, Kaci coming off his big win at the World Pool Series up in New York. Event put on there by Darren Appleton and co-founder Mandy Stamakis, who's the owner of Steinway Billiards. So Klenti has been in quite a bit of big-time money matches. You see him wearing his Team Kaci hat. He posted on Facebook the other day. He said, "We're the original money team." He said, "Money Mayweather stole that from him."
It was funny. Rob Metz was talking to him before he played James, and I don't remember what he said. He was just giving him some words of encouragement, and then he was like, I bet lunch on you, so go get him. And Kaci doesn't even hesitate, turns around and looks at him. He says, "That's all?
That's it?
Just lunch?
Just lunch? You can put $3 or $4 grand on this match." And, you know, so that's kind of funny. This is a good break here by Kaci. You can see soft break, you know. Pockets the ball. One ball comes up table. And he'll have a shot here on it. Yeah, it's a good shot by Kaci. You can see that he just rolls right in there. Just comes a little bit too far, but he's going to be okay. Good shot. Draws off the rail. Right in position for the 3. And now he's primed to get out here. You'll see him put a little outside English on this 4 ball to create his angle to come into the 5 here.
Kind of got a little funny here.
Yeah, he would have liked to have been a little bit more straight on the 5.
You think he draws into the rail and back out?
Yeah, could possibly do that. We'll see how he likes to do it. He's cueing low. Oh, he's just going to try to roll.
Oh, hey, there we go.
Behind it, yeah. Keep it simple.
Just gave a little tickle on the way around, that's all. Looking like he's going to be on the hill.
Yeah, Shaun concedes that as he gets straight on, which is also a little unorthodox by Shaun. I think that's probably the first time I've ever seen him give any player the last ball in a long time.
Yeah, that could be a sign of him still beating himself up over that.
Yeah.
Especially yesterday, how you were talking about the way he Look at this.
Just kills it. Killer break by Shaun. And he's
2 balls down, everything wide open, shot on the 1. It's a pretty good spot to be.
yeah, and Shaun's going to need he's going to need a lot of things actually to go his way here because Klenti's on the hill, alternating break format here, so even if Shaun gets out, he's going to need a little help from the pool gods because Klenti broke very well that last rack.
Yeah, he has to take, what, 2 breaks back
Yeah.
to be able to get a W here? But the way that you were saying that I think it goes by the 8.
Let's take a look here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect window there.
Yeah.
The way you were talking about how he takes his safeties, like, like if the player comes with an amazing shot, he let that happen. And then especially for it to be that push out, for it to come out that way, to give him basically a 2-rack lead because he takes that rack from the push out.
Oh, no.
And then gets out afterwards.
Oh, no. That's not good. This could be the nail in the coffin here for Shaun by missing that. Yeah, and it's, we did talk about that, and so that's, some of the things that you may not know about some of the players. And, of course, Shaun being, Shaun's one of my best friends, and I've spent a lot of time with him, and it's really interesting sometimes getting into the players' heads, and Shaun never, he does beat himself up a little bit, but he always takes whenever somebody gets out like a rack like that, he tells himself, like, that was my fault. He got two racks there because I pushed out to a makeable shot. And so he takes full responsibility for when it comes to something like that. He never says that the guy got lucky or any of that stuff. He caused it to happen. And so he'll recognize that, and I'm sure he won't make that mistake again. But, he did miss that 2 ball. I know it was a little bit of tight window there, but it was makeable. Now, with Kaci on the hill, could prove to make him be a big mistake there. So Kaci gets straight here, Josh.
Yeah, was he looking to cheat the pocket a little bit?
Well, the pockets are playing kind of big here. So he's got a couple different options. He could try to just punch it here with the short angle, or he could draw all the way back down table and draw back down to try to play the 6 either in the side or the top corner, because it's a small angle here, but it looks like he's going to try to maybe pop this out a little bit. Let's see what he does. Yeah, see, I like that shot. I like drawing back down table. Big man. Takes up the camera, so we'll go to a different angle here. And Shaun concedes. So that'll be it there for Shaun Wilkie. Klenti moves on by the score of 7-3.